The first time the Kuzari cubs tasted chocolate, the whole galaxy changed. For thousands of years, the Kuzari small, fur-bright aliens with eyes like polished obsidian believed humans were strange, unpredictable creatures. Loud, messy, always inventing things nobody asked for. Worst of all, humans smelled delicious to predators, but tasted terrible so. The cubs were taught to stay far away. And yet, in every Kuzari academy, one lesson was repeated. Never underestimate a human. They make the impossible possible. No one understood what that meant, not really. Not until the Chocolate Codex. Tibek, second smallest cub of Denstripe clan, found it first. The humans had returned to the planet Ardengama to trade food, bricks, spices, and metals. Tebek, curious, wide-whiskered, and always in trouble, snuck into the human cargo tent. Inside, crates set open like treasure chests. But instead of gold, he found brown bars wrapped in shiny foil. Tebek sniffed. Sweet, rich, magical. He took a bite. The universe exploded in flavor. Suddenly he was running, laughing, tail glowing bright blue. Humans, he decided, were geniuses. Within an hour. Every cub in Denstripe had tasted chocolate. Within 2 hours, every cub was buzzing like hypercharged insects. Within 3 hours, the adults were chasing them across rooftops, shouting, "Who gave them human sugar?" The elders blamed humans, of course. Humans denied everything, until one merchant calmly explained, "It's just chocolate. We eat it all the time." The Kuzari elders fainted on the spot. On most worlds, anything powerful is locked. War books, weapons, secrets. The Kuzari was certain chocolate must be rare. Forbidden. A treasure only humans could possess. But the humans shrugged. "We'll teach you," said Captain Lopez, a woman with a grin and cocoa-stained gloves. "Chocolate isn't magic. It's science, plus a little love." And so, under a bright tri-moon sky, humans trained alien cubs in the sacred art of desert. Grinding beans, heating sugar, watching carefully so the batch didn't burn. The cubs worked as hard as warriors, and when the first Kuzari-made bar hardened, the humans applauded not for themselves, but for the cubs. That night, every Kuzari learned a truth that no elder had ever taught. Humans don't guard greatness. They give it away. Captain Lopez wrote a book made for small paws and big curiosity, the Chocolate Codex by humans. For everyone inside were recipes: starship fuel fudge, dark nebula bars, moon melt drink, and at the end, a human proverb, never before translated. Sweet things taste sweeter when shared. The cubs copied the codex into crystal tablets. Then they spread it across the galaxy. Within years, worlds at war held chocolate-fueled peace talks. Pirate fleets traded cocoa instead of cannon fire. Entire empires shifted schedules to observe Cocoa Day, invented by cubs. Humans, half joking, called it diplomacy by desert. But the cubs knew better. Whenever a Kuzari scholar teaches history, this tale is told. Once, humans discovered a fruit, crushed it, sweetened it, and turned it into joy. Then, instead of selling that joy for power, they gave it to strangers. Tebekta, cub, who took the first bite, grew into an explorer. His ship carries a motto etched above the bridge. HFY, humans are sweet on purpose. Wherever he goes, he shares chocolate and stories and laughter, because the galaxy learned a truth it will never forget. Humans aren't the strongest or fasties, but they're the only species that can turn beans into peace.